What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Desi Lux. We back at it again. Niggas done upgraded. We got two of the key lights, so I was able to make the camera look a bit better. Will be a lot more crisp. You feel me? So, man, we back at it with another video. We about to watch this Jamari vid. Shout out to Jamari. I've been watching Jamari for a while. He makes real good content. Adam22 going broke situation gets much worse. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video is I seen a clip on Twitter. And, man, if you've seen it, you've seen it. They back at it again, bro. I don't know what else to say, bro. But, man, we're finna get into this. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know any of the videos you want me to do. Let me know in the comments, my social media, all that's in the descriptions. I don't got much to say, man. Let's get into it.
So the last time we caught up with Adam22, he was on the verge of losing everything regarding his No Jumper brand, coming forward publicly to announce that he had been burning through money like crazy and was no longer turning a profit from this venture.
So there's something that I've been hiding from you guys. No Jumper is going broke.
Basically, Adam says here that no one cares about the brand anymore, and it became increasingly difficult to monetize No Jumper in general. He also cites a lawsuit from a former employee, as well as a very high commercial loan bill from this multi-million-dollar office that he had purchased back when the money was flowing in nicely a couple of years ago.
It was a big decision to share this stuff with you guys, but at a certain point I realized that I've been honest with the world about just about everything in my life over the years, and it felt wrong to keep all this stuff that we've been dealing with in secret. So I know what you're thinking. What can you do to help?
So his plan was for his supporters to buy a subscription to his YouTube channel. And one of these tiers was actually $100 a month, where Adam claims you would be getting a producer credit at the end of each video for signing up, which I guess no one did because 2 months later, not one video I've seen lists a single person in the credits.
You hit the link down in the description and sign up. Appreciate y'all.
But no one's signing up for that, bruh.
And now it seems like things have only gotten worse for Adam. And you know what they say, desperate times call for desperate measures.
Yes, they
do. Guy had already shilled himself out to a crypto shitcoin that
Cuck USD. Oh, man.
He dubbed the cuck coin.
They're not going to Adam22 for their financial advice?
They know about lean. They know about yerkies. They know about probably gooning out, beating their meat for hours at a time. I don't think that they are crypto specter.
And now he's going back into his old bag of tricks and is once again going to be selling off his wife to keep his finances afloat. Obviously, before we had the situation with Jason Love 2 years ago.
Do you think that you f***ed her better than Adam
That was
did?
2 years ago.
Obviously, yes.
And then last year we had the reality show that Adam spent all this money to produce, where he handpicked the man to go deep with his girl.
After everything that we've seen today, we've finally come to a decision. And the person who's gonna f my wife is Lil D.
Nigga, stop playing with me!
And when shock value is all you have left, and you run the same play over and over again, eventually do people really care?
Not too much
is
on
this
Mesh
really
Spot,
going
man.
to break the internet like it did before? I already predicted years ago that these decisions would ruin Adam's reputation online. It was like no matter what he does, he will always be the guy who got cucked for cash. The guy who gave his wife away. You know, in business, there is something called the law of diminishing returns.
This is crazy.
Gave his wife away. You know, in business.
Oh my God, bro. Bro, you can't explain this, bro.
There was something called the law of diminishing returns. And I think that Adam is about to take yet another crash course in economics. And so this tweet is actually where I found out about this entire fiasco. I thought I was having a bit of deja vu because this account tweets out Jason Love piping out Adam22's wife on a yacht. They put a nice little visual image up there, which I will not be showing you guys today. But Adam replies to that and says, so proud of my baby going out and paying the bills while I get my finances together. So it's beyond clear that the No Jumper brand is still down bad. I guess no one's been out here signing up for that weak-ass subscription.
But nobody is signing
Either way,
up for
his
that.
girl replies, oh hey, it's me. To which Adam says, hi boo, how you feeling? After taking that 10-incher. And then the funniest part is that this was all really just for promo. The video obviously wasn't going viral, no one really gave a shit about the situation. And so Adam pretty much had to pull out the cuck act so they could try and sell this tape. And she doesn't even reply to this, to which someone says, no reply, she's sucking Jason's balls. And then that is just a current view of Adam22 at this moment, possibly once again playing poker while his wife is getting piped out. This account also tweeted about the situation, to which Adam replied, "We gotta think about the family business, and sometimes the family business requires a large man blowing a load in her mouth."
Bro, money is not that important, bro. It's not. What, bro, have a little self-respect, a little dignity, bro. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. Bro, there are other avenues. You could have became an employee somewhere, bro. Specifically in marketing, you clearly shown an aptitude to be able to market. You could have went to a job and got a job, whether it be with another social media influencer or a business, and help boost their social. Come on, man.
Which is obviously a fucking disgusting way to talk about the mother of your children. Like, I get if you guys don't have respect for yourselves or have respect for each other, but as you guys know, they had brought a kid into the world, and that's always been my main discrepancy with this, because there's a ton of guys out there who like to see their wife get down with other men. Personally, I think that type of thing is disgusting, but to each their own. I think people should have free will in their relationships. But when you bring a child into the picture and you're posting her on Instagram and all these different things, something about it just becomes deeply immoral to me. But hey, I guess what can I expect? I'm pretty sure they were still shooting content while this woman was pregnant.
Hey, okay. And I'm gonna tell you one last thing before I get off this, is that if my next child comes out African American, I'm gonna love him or her and raise them like my...
See, people like this, you just gotta let them die out. You can't give them no sort of attention. You can't give them no, like, you can't show them any sort of care for real. Because by caring with them, you're interacting with their social media. By interacting with their social media, you're giving them views, and by doing that, they're getting paid. You really can't give a fuck. I'd rather watch a video of somebody talking about it than actually watching they shit. Because I'm not about to enable this type of fucking behavior. This shit's deplorable. It's disgusting. Like, I'm tired of this, bro. You pimping out your wife, man. What the fuck? Pimping is like, bro, pimping is already nuts. You pimping out your wife, bro? Your wife, the mother of your child, bro. Man.
My own, because that's how woke I am, brother.
It do hit different when your child finna come out black.
Hey, it's the roll of the dice. We don't know how it's gonna go.
And this type of thing is exactly why I'm saying it's so messed up. You know, his wife shares a little picture here on the Snapchat story, okay? We all know what this is alluding to. And then on the very next slide, it looks like they're spending some family time at Disneyland. Like, yes, I suppose I applaud them for doing the bare minimum at this point and at least blocking out the kid's face. Because in the past, this was something I had a serious problem with, because you'd go on Adam's Instagram story, and it would be like a picture of him holding his wife and another P-star on the other arm. And then the very next slide would be him playing with his kid. Like, it was just some weird shit to do. And obviously other people have pointed this out to Adam. In the reply to this tweet, this guy says, "Your daughter is going to need therapy when she gets older. Literally. Everything you guys do is on the internet. You think she won't find out? All because your love for money is stronger than your love for her." And I guess that one hit Adam a little bit too close to home, because he would end up blocking this guy. But obviously him and his wife do not care. She says, "I needed the round 2. And here's another marketing tactic that these OF dots love to do. It's basically to go in the comments of already viral tweets and say something like this: "What about me and Jason Love? Our video is out now." It's actually my opinion that they pay these type of accounts to post these tweets that they know are gonna go somewhat viral, like this one got 1 million views. And then I think they throw these accounts like $20 to make these type of comments, so these various degenerates on Twitter will pour in and purchase their content. I saw her doing this over and over again, and the tweet can be completely non-sexual, like this one: "Every Maker's Mark bottle is dipped into melted red wax by a distillery employee." And she replies, "Jason Love dipped something else into me for our new video."
Bro,
GTA 6 didn't fail to let us down with this. My new video with Jason Love won't let you down. And she's been doing this marketing tactic for weeks on end. Okay, it's obvious the video is likely not selling like they thought it would. I mean, honestly, guys, if you're out there paying for corn, something that is readily available for free all over the internet,
Yeah, it's
I honestly
nuts.
just think you're kind of a fucking idiot. Like, you're a little
Man,
bit too lost in the sauce. But
boy,
either way, she
you
just
better
continues
watch that
with
jump for
post
free.
after post after post. They even attempted to remake the viral meme.
Guess what I'm shooting with today, guys? I guess it's not finally happening, but it's happening again.
Nah, man, Captain Love out here driving a girl on the private yacht, shooting this type of scene from day to night, is just diabolical levels of being down bad. And you might be wondering, well, Jamari, how do you know they were filming for hours on end? I mean, just watch this, the proof is in the pudding.
This is me before Jason Love. And after. Good scene.
I mean, I'm just gonna take a shot in the dark here and estimate that Adam has never put a smile on her face like this. I mean, she's out here smiling ear to ear. She was out here waiting for this moment
Bro,
for the
this
last
is
2 years, okay?
crazy,
Adam was
bro.
on the phone like, yo, I thought the scene was done 2 hours ago. I mean, honestly, when your girl comes home from getting piped out like this, like,
This
how
is
do you look
so
her in the eyes and
nuts.
say, oh, did you have a good day at work today? I mean, I think we got the answer. It's written all over her face. And then just once again, Adam leaning into the embarrassment arc. Announcement, I'm the latest brand ambassador for iconic Swedish furniture designer Cuck Chairs. I couldn't be more excited about this partnership for something I'm so deeply passionate about.
I have partnered up with iconic Swedish chair designer QUQ to create the most ergonomically beautiful
don't
and
nobody
supportive
give a
chairs
fuck.
for the bedroom.
Like, honestly, how does this type of partnership even come about? Like, does this company think that this guy's fellow cucks are gonna think, oh, that's the chair that Adam loves to sit in, it's good enough for him? Well, I'm gonna be ordering that shit.
These chairs are
That's
built
funny,
with
Joy.
purpose, from the ground up. As a spectator, you have the perfect view at all times.
Nah, calling yourself a spectator like you're watching a baseball, a football, a basketball game
Is nuts.
while you're watching your girl get laid out, okay, she's spread eagle, is some nasty work. What's next? Is he gonna have some popcorn with him? Is he gonna have some sody pop?
And through thoughtful and
Sody
meticulous
pop.
design, the chair allows the perfect amount of freedom for your wrists and hands, providing an extreme level of comfort.
Bro, what the
has
fuck
not
you
been
talking
achieved
about, bro?
before.
Whole time, this 50-year-old man looks like he's reading a book report in front of the class.
Our chairs are crafted from authentic Hawaiian koa wood, harmoniously
Bro.
paired with an ultra soft and sensual.
Bro, that chair weak as
mohair
fuck, boy. Ain't
upholstery
nobody buying that
that will
weak ass
leave you
chair,
ready
bro.
For an encore.
That chair
We know
trash.
your girl got the
nigga.
encore, man. She was waiting 2 years for that shit.
Some of my personal.
Bro,
Oh, we know your girl got the encore, man.
bro, she got. Bro, this shit's still on her, bro. Nah, son. This is crazy. I didn't even peep that when they did the vid. Bro, this shit is still on her.
Man, she was waiting 2
Son,
years for that shit.
Some of my personal favorites include the perched owl position, as well as the thinker.
And it's amazing to me that Adam still makes jokes like this, like he really thinks that there is still some people out there, like, laughing with him. When really, in reality, everyone is just pointing at him, laughing at the show.
That's what inspired me to follow through, and I couldn't be more excited to be a part of something I am deeply passionate about. Our chairs are
deeply
limited
trash.
and made to order.
And honestly, I almost thought that this was like some sort of late April Fool's joke, but apparently it's not. These things are actually for sale. As you guys can see, the one that
$350.
Adam was sitting in right there is going to run you $350 Canadian money. I mean, honestly, that shit looks like something you could get from IKEA for $10. I mean, guys, having the beverage and the tissues and the moisturizing lotion with you while you watch this close to the bed, where you're kind of like in the splash
Bro.
zone. It's just fucking
This is
insane. And I
it's
already can see
nuts.
some people down in the comments saying, oh, you're indirectly promoting this. You're trying to help out Adam. Like, guys, you have free will. If you want to go and spend your hard-earned 869 Canadian dollars on this bullshit,
This
you
is
guys
a
can be my guest to
Canadian
do so. I'm
company.
just going to say it
Canada
right now.
Unions
I
is
think you might be
freaks.
lacking some brain cells. It's either that or watching too
Y'all
much
is
corn has
freaks,
totally corrupted
bro.
your mind. But either way, I want to know what you
How
guys
much
think
porn
about
y'all
this
watch?
entire
Excuse me,
situation.
corn. How much
You know, I know
corn are
Adam
y'all
tries to
watching
make
in
this entire
Canada?
thing seem like one big joke, but I do think the money is coming in a lot slower than it was a couple of years back.
I
No
need to
Jumper
ask
as
a
a brand
Canadian
has
friend about how
obviously
much
fallen
corn
off.
they
At one
watching.
time, I would say
'Cause
that
this
it
is
was
crazy.
like, I don't know, almost like a hip-hop bar stool, but ever since Adam went down this path, Obviously, he's the face of the entire thing, and pretty much no one respects him at this point. And then when you also add in the fact that his girl is also aging, a lot of the novelty from the nasty things they do seems to have worn off. I mean, how many people are going to continue paying for this like month after month after month before they finally wise up and realize a lot of this shit is likely available for free online? Or maybe those professional gooners just move on to the next younger, newer model. I mean, it's just bound to happen. Like, even if you're Rookie of the Year, you can't go on and play forever. Like, eventually some new person comes along and they take the spotlight. But yeah, y'all let me know what you guys think about this down below. It will never really cease to amaze me that Adam kind of built up this reputation online. He had built up this brand that a lot of people thought was pretty cool. They thought he was doing something different than everyone else, and then he really just tarnished the entire thing to be kind of like a living meme. Like, I think when people see Adam's face, the first word that they would think is cuck. But hey, I guess he's more than proud to give himself that label. Either way, I want to thank you guys for watching.
Man, W. Jamari vid. It is so crazy because, bro, Adam really had a whole, like, movement, bro. He had a whole little lane that he carved for himself, and then he fucked it up, like, wanting to be, like he said, like a meme. Like, you wanted to, like, do something different, and I don't know why you thought it was going to be any sort of good, because all it could do was go downhill, bro. That shit's terrible, bro. That shit ass, bro. It's trash. And you got everything that you wanted, so hey. But man, this is the end of the video, man. It's any other videos you want me to react to, let me know in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit me up on my socials, man. I need to run these little social numbers up, you feel me? Subscribe. We streaming on Twitch, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got much else, man. Love y'all, boy. Peace.